Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Darrel Mandeka Discusses. Tonight I'm gonna be talking about North Korea. Alright, so we all know that North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, might be a little unstable. I mean, you wanna say, oh yeah, Trump's unstable, he's not fit for office. Kim Jong-un might not be very fit either. I mean, when you got a guy... I know he's a dictator. I know dictators are going to make themselves seem most important because they think of themselves as most important. But when you're doing what he's doing, where he was starving his own people, there's a problem. All right. First thing I want to talk about is how the country itself, like the people, it is not a glamorous place to live. I don't know where this myth got started during the Olympics in Seoul, South Korea, where people are saying, oh yeah, North Korea is such a great place. I mean, like, seriously? 5 minutes ago, you were just saying it's one of the worst places on earth. So what's going on with this flip-flopping where, oh, it's not as bad as it seems? I beg to differ. You got soldiers from North Korea running across state lines to South Korea. You tell me it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, right. Alright, next one, the leader. Kim Jong-un is very unstable, as I already said. He's killing his own people with gas. That's not right. He's killing his own people, is basically. Not with gas, I'm sorry, with starvation, with no food. And that's just wrong, alright? I'll be blatant and say it. That's wrong in its own way. One thing, though, that we need to remember is that this guy is no older than, 40. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's no older than 40. When you have somebody, you know why they have a limitation on how young you can be to run for president? You know why David Hogg, when he comes out of high school at age 19, can't run for president? Because he's still basically a child. He's a young adult, and he might think he knows how to handle the country and stuff. He doesn't. There's a reason that under 35-year-olds can't reign. And it's not because we hate under 35-year-olds, it's because we know as a country, founding fathers maybe even whoever put it in the Constitution, knew that it's basically stupid to let a person under 35 rule. So, I don't know how old Kim Jong-un is. Maybe he's 37, maybe he's 34, I don't know. I'm just saying, he's not doing the best. He's like one of our young people. He's going off the socialist system, and that's not working. So he's doing other things, getting his money and stuff from other places, which we won't talk about. Another thing is that this whole situation between Trump and Kim Jong-un, it basically escalated at one point, then died down, and then went up a little, and then died down again. It's like a roller coaster. But the liberal media inflames everything, so even when it looks like the tensions are falling, they're increasing. So it's like one of those roller coasters where the hills get progressively smaller, but there are still 50 hills. It's this thing. It's like, oh, Trump said Rocket Man. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have World War III. Oh my gosh. Next, few months later, oh my gosh, Trump said Ruthless Leader. World War III. And every single time they say something about it, it gets less and less important to the American people. Our interest is spiked less and less. So yeah, it's like, it doesn't really have anything to do with Trump himself. It's all about, what do we see North Korea as? Do we see it as a huge enemy that is so unstable that it could kill us at any moment? Or do we see it as a struggling nation that needs our help and needs our aid, and we need to treat it more like other countries treat it, where it's not really the bad guy, it's America. It's not North Korea. Or are you on the fence? Do you not know? Are you a child? Do you not know what the heck I'm talking about? Because if you are, get out of the video right now. I'm kidding. Please stay. But that's the whole thing. One more thing is this whole how Trump handled North Korea. Now, some in the media will say that Trump is the savior of America because he's finally been able to make America meet with North Korea and South Korea at the same time in like 30 years or whatever. The problem is that Obama wasn't as tough as Trump is on issues. You never saw, unless it was a Muslim person being attacked, or a gay person for that matter, Obama really ever get after anybody for anything. And you can count that as a good thing or a bad thing. It's not up to me, it's up to you. But yeah. Excuse me. Another thing is that Obama never really threatened North Korea. We have sanctions and this and that, and threats of shooting down their arrows, like, hey, if you got something, we're gonna shoot it down. That's not threatening World War III. That's challenging somebody, making them do it, calling their bluff. Same thing with North Korea, I believe. Trump was calling Rocket Man's bluff. And now we know this guy really doesn't have what it takes to fire back at the most powerful leader on Earth, because he knows what's going to happen. What do you guys think? Do you think that I'm right in my assertion, or do you think I'm wrong? Please leave your comments below. Like, share, subscribe to get more of our videos. Hit the bell right next to that subscribe button so you'll know when our next video is coming out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Darrel Mandeka gone. Or out, whatever you call it.